Well, this is our fitting room, and as you can see, I have what we call a fitting cart that has representation of all the head styles and different lie angles, all the different shafts to choose from. From now we can then assemble clubs to the specifications that we think will match up to the player. What fitting is all about, why it works, is because it's based on some factors that are consistent and repeating and stable and just the way it is. In other words, your height is your height. You're not getting any taller. Your posture, which means as to where you're comfortable in through here, is just the way you are. Your flexibility, yes, sometimes we feel stiffer than other times, but generally speaking, we're going to rotate to somewhere that we're comfortable. We're going to rotate through here. What we're going to do is hit our Mizuno shaft optimizer. This is going to give us some information on your club head speed, your tempo, some things like that will help direct us to a shaft flex, weight, length, to match up to what you do on a repeating basis. Okay, see it? Yep. Left, but good. So that's club head speed. That's first number's tempo. The next two numbers are shaft toe down and kick angles, and the last number is what's called a release factor. The variables with a golf club are shaft, weight, length, flex. The angle the shaft comes into the head, that's what's called lie angle. This is a variable that we can tell the manufacturer to set this angle 3 or 4 degrees off of a standard number. We want to identify this angle to match up to where your swing takes the club through the hitting area. What we do is we put tape on the bottom of the club. This tape will be marked by the board and give us a visual of where we are here.
I'm hitting them well. I took a little getting used to, but I'm at a lot of distance. It seems to be going all right. I think I made the right choice.
Moving to drivers. And the first quick observations are that you've got a 10-degree driver with a regular flex. If you recall, one of the reasons that we hit these better is that we've gone to a stiffer shaft. All right, so we've seen a couple of shots and I can see what's going on, but I want to use our launch monitor to give us information that will help us do an even better job. The ball speed of that shot was 141 miles per hour. The launch angle is the second number at 12.5 degrees, and that's the launch just right here. It launched, the third number, it launched 3.4 degrees to the right of this 90, right? So it launched that way. You had 2,200 RPMs of spin to the right, okay, with a total spin of 4,750 RPMs. And then the bottom number is the carry distance at 208 yards, okay? Now, at 140 mile per hour ball speed, if you have a 12 degree or a little bit above launch angle, which your launch angle was great, but your spin rate is inside of 2,500 RPMs total, then you should carry the ball 245 yards. So by virtue of having so much side spin and back spin at 4,750, you only carry that ball 208 yards. You gave up 40 yards of carry distance because of high spin. That high spin is a function of some of Jason's swing path, which we have high hopes for improving.
Right.
But it's also the fact that that shaft is a little too flexible, too active, shall we say, and it results in an angle of attack that is too acute, and it causes the ball to have too much spin. So the numbers here are telling me that your swing speed supports a stiffer shaft. We need to do something to lessen the spin, which hopefully we'll do with a little technology. And all the manufacturers have some scheme, some system that they use to adjust the clubs. So we get the 11.5 lined up with the left. Line that up with our line right there. Tighten it back down, and I've just turned this driver into hopefully a club that will encourage a little bit of draw and give us some more height. Better? So you got to a good finish.
Well,
there.
after my driver fitting, found one I like that I hit well when I hit it well. The problem is, and it's actually not a problem, is my swing is screwed up. So I need to take some lessons. That's what he recommended, which I like. He wasn't trying to force a driver on me. He said he wants me to get what's right for me, and I think I have it, but I want to make sure before I spend the money on a driver that I have my swing correct, so I'm not spraying them to the right like I did on my bad shots. So that's where we are right now.